Hey guys, I hope you're sitting down.
Because today we've put together the most ultimate Koh Rong Samloem guide known to man. It turns out this island is changing really fast, and most of the information you'll find online, videos, and blog posts are all outdated. We've been living on this island for over 2 months now, so we've had the chance to explore everywhere. We also noticed that a lot of what you find online will show the island on a perfect day, from a perfect angle, with perfect photo filters on it, and so in today's video we want to show you what the island is really like, the good and the bad.
There's tons of awesome things to do on the island, so let's go and explore.
Let's start with one of the most popular activities, Lazy Beach. It's super easy to get to Lazy Beach. Just head to the path by Octopussy Bar and head straight for around 30 minutes. Or you can take the super fun mega trek I invented that I'll put down in the description. This is supposed to be the best snorkel spot on the island. Over here near the rock at the end.
National Geographic ranked Lazy Beach as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. And it is pretty, but in a second we're gonna show you another beach that is even more beautiful.
There's also a bunch of secret rock carvings scattered throughout the jungle that you can search for.
Next up on the list is trek to the lighthouse.
Alright guys, for today's adventure we're going to hike the jungle hike to the lighthouse on the other side of the island. So to get to the lighthouse is pretty easy. You just have to walk to the very end of the beach all the way to this place called Dolphin Bay Resort. And then from here you go up the hill and just keep following the path straight until you get there. Finally, we made it! I think the main draw of coming here is to climb up to the top of the lighthouse to see the view. So if you're only here for a couple days, I don't know if I would recommend coming out here unless you really want to get away from the beach. I would just enjoy the beach while you're here. But if you're here for a long time like we are, then it's a nice walk. Next up is our favorite beach on the whole island, Sunset Beach. The path to Sunset Beach starts behind the dive shop on Saracen Bay. We're going to a place called Sunset Beach, which I think there's going to be absolutely nobody there. We have to trek through the jungle for 1 hour, they said. So it should be a fun way to disconnect, as long as we make it there without getting bit by any snakes.
If you want, you can visit Sunset Beach just for the day, but we decided to do a gambling sleepover.
As you can see, this beach was spectacular, and that's why it was our favorite of the whole island.
Our next activity is searching for the secret waterfall near Saracen Beach.
Yes, we heard a rumor of a waterfall near the island here, but we don't know how good it is. I've heard some people say that it sucks and other people say that it's beautiful, so we're gonna go check it out. So we're starting in the main pier. This is called Orchid Pier, and if you come down the pier, you just turn right, and I really don't know for sure exactly how to get there, but we're gonna try to figure it out on the way. Wait a second. Why did you tell me that stupid thing looks good on my head?
Everything looks good on you, my love.
I think it's the last pier on the beach, so you keep going way, 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 way down the beach. Once you get to Freedom Bungalows, just go past the restaurant and it's on your left. There's a bunch of ugly construction on the path, but just keep walking and you'll get there. I think this is where the water normally falls down, but I'm gonna walk up here just to see how far it is to get to the actual waterfall spot. Wonder what this is like during wet season. I think the rainiest season I read is in October, and now we're in May. It's like starting to rain a little bit. Here it is, guys. Nice. That was not worth the walk over here. But at least we know, we can imagine what it might look like when there's actually water here. If you look online on pictures, you can see what it normally looks like. And I think maybe if you go up there, when it's wet, you can swim in a little pond or something. But I'm not gonna do that. So that's the waterfall. That was a disappointment. Now that you've seen the waterfall, it's time to take the jungle hike to Sandy Beach and hopefully not get lost. Alright guys, so now that we've showed you some of the more common spots on the island, now we want to show you some other lesser known places that are really cool.
We're gonna take a trek to Sandy Beach today. We're in the last pier of the island.
Yep, this is the South Pier, which is right by Paradise Villas. And then we're gonna keep walking to the end of this beach, and that's where we start the trip. What's that stick for?
Protection in the jungle.
Protection from what?
I don't know.
Monkeys? Alright, now we're about to arrive to Laguna Resort. And a quick tip for you guys, if you come to the island, make sure to join the Koh Rong Samloem Facebook group, because they post different things that are going on in the island. Like at this Laguna Resort, when we're here right now, they have pizza nights every week. And that's a nice change from eating fried rice and fish amak and all that Cambodian Khmer food all the time.
This trek is pretty jungly, guys, so beware.
You also have to climb a giant rock hill, so bring your tennis shoes. So we've been waiting like a week to come here because it's been cloudy every day and raining at nighttime. We wanted to come on a nice day. And it was nice this morning, but now when we got here it's cloudy again, so the water doesn't look that nice. This is a lot more private beach, so if you want to stay at a private beach, you would come here. But normally there's 3 different resorts along this stretch of beach. Will you marry me? If you're not scared of vipers or cobras or tarantulas and you want to get some exercise in the jungle, it could be worth the trip out here. The beach is pretty nice, except there's some sand flies, so make sure that you bring bug spray or coconut oil to put on before you come here. Time to head back. Another popular activity on Koh Rong Samloem Island are the boat tours. Most boat tours include snorkeling, fishing, beach hopping, and some even take you to go see the bioluminescent plankton at night.
Next up is Mai Pai Bay, the main village of the island.
Today is an exciting day, folks, because today, after being on the island for over 2 months, we're finally going to go visit Mai Pai Bay.
Mai Pai Bay is a popular place to stay for backpackers who want a more local feel. It's also much cheaper than Saracen Beach. We stayed at a cool place called Beach House that we really like.
The only downside to Mai Pai Bay is it's disconnected from the rest of the island. You can take a walk to Clearwater Bay, but other than that, you're kinda stuck. We're here on Mai Pai Bay and we're gonna walk all the way to Clearwater Bay. So there's a couple different ways to get to Clearwater Bay. The one we're taking is the fastest way, but I hear the trail isn't marked that well. You just walk to the very end of Long Beach and there's this little white hut. And then from there you'll see this blue sign over here that says Clearwater Bay. And then you go up through the jungle for a little bit. Finally made it to Clearwater Bay. I have no idea how we found our way here. There's like a million different paths in the jungle and we just kind of went up the steepest hill we could find, then down the steepest hill we could find, and there was a bunch of different paths going in different directions, but somehow we made it here. There's no one here. This is one big thing that's changing on Koh Rong Samloem. In a lot of videos and blog posts you see online about Clearwater Bay, it'll say that it's this beautiful, untouched beach, and it is, but by the time you're seeing this, I think a lot is going to have changed on Koh Rong. They're developing a big hotel here and different bungalows, and so it's probably going to be a lot different by the time you get here.
As you can see, the water here is one of the clearest on the entire island, even on a cloudy day.
After a long day of beaches and hiking, the best place to watch the sunset in Mai Pai Bay is the Cliff Hostel. Not only do they have the best view in town, but they also have happy hour during sunset. Alright, last on the list of places to visit in Koh Rong Samloem Island is Saracen Bay, one of our favorite beaches on the whole island.
We planned to stay here for 3 days, but ended up staying almost for 3 months.
If you visit Saracen on a good weather day, this place is seriously like the Maldives of Cambodia. But just be aware that not all days are good days, and when the tide is low, it doesn't look the same.
Compared to other beaches, Saracen is pretty expensive, but it's also a lot cleaner and a perfect base for exploring.
And how about them sunsets?
So there you have it, guys. Now you know all the places that you can visit in Koh Rong Samloem Island.
If you want to learn more about all the best places to stay on Koh Rong Samloem, where to eat, the Wi-Fi situation, and other insider tips that we learned after all our time here, make sure to check out the blog post in the description below where I put together a huge guide on the entire island.
I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure to give us a thumbs up. That's gonna help us a lot.
If you want to see more guides like this on how to live life as a digital nomad, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We'll be putting out new videos every single week.
Thank you very much for watching.
See you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.
We're gonna show you an entire update of the some things to do around the island, so let's go explore.
Things to do on the island. There's no such thing as a village.
Village.
V.
Village.
Yes.